Hi, guys. Happy Tuesday. Because, whoa, the lunar eclipse portal, the weekend, you guys, it was very busy. It was such an intense portal. So many messages, a lot of like very open channeling, which is, of course, to be expected with this Pisces portal. It is coming to a close soon. I think it's really beautiful. I think it's really given us a lot of gifts. Where's our chart for the day? Sorry. I normally always have that in the background. Oh, here it is. You guys, of course, on that note, um, we will continue to carry the gifts of this very powerful portal, which has been Pisces season, right? We had a huge, 6 planets, because we have the North Node in the mix, right? And we also have Neptune completing the time. Smudging it out with some rosemary here. We've been doing a lot of readings, all right, friends. So we're just clearing the energy with thankfulness, asking our guides who are supportive and working with the highest and best good, closest to the light, asking for messages and energetic activations and confirmations and synchronicities, right, that are serving the highest good and harming none. Yes. So yeah, like literally, you guys, what a portal. um, Whoa, what is this? Hold on, I'm looking at the chart. The North Node and hold on, whoa. There's just a lot of things aspecting. There's a lot of things aspecting these Pisces placements today. Is there? Oh, I see. So the moon is trining Saturn in Pisces. The sun is still trining with Mars. The North Node, is there a trine with the North Node? Oh, the North Node is conjuncting the sun. Okay, woo, we are still, I'm telling you. So yeah, very powerful energy as we continue to wrap up this beautiful work that we have to do in Pisces season. And we get closer to Ostara on the wheel of the year, of course, which is going to put us at the spring equinox. And that will be beautiful energy this weekend. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here. Where do we want to start? I just wanted to check in with you guys and kind of tap in and be like, hey, are you okay out there? Once again, I've been doing a lot of personal work. I have a full moon group, and then I had all these bookings in this portal of the lunar eclipse. It's really interesting that we have these placements coming in with the sun, because we had these oppositional placements with a similar energy to the moon, which of course that's how it's going to work. We're not at the full moon. We're waning off of it now, but that's how it works. You're opposite ends of the two energies, right? I think for sure, the challenge this week will be to kind of come back down and channel that Virgo energy that has a lot of rulership in this year. Neptune, right there with the North Node in Pisces, it's tough because of the age of Aquarius shift that we're in, the general collective, right? The propaganda, the disclosure, a lot of the information. It's so much going on. What deck do we want to get? It's so much going on, and I fully get that. So it's like very important. Sorry, guys. Poor amethyst. I smacked the stand. What else do we want? It's feeling very Lemurian. Very all the starseed crystals want to be with us today. Ooh, they are just a buzz. I know they love the Pisces energy, though, in the water. Yeah, I think it's going to be important definitely this week to ground. I think we hear that so much, and it's almost like, yeah, you spiritual people always talking about it. Really is important, though, because there's so much projection. There's so much pull to bring you back down out of a 4 to 5D dimensional shift down to the 3D, the fear, we need to do our best to reside in love, to reside in joy, to reside in hope. And yes, 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 I absolutely still say that. Yes, I have seen outside. No, to be honest with you, I really don't watch the propaganda box. Okay, that's what we call it. Am I not educated about current events? Actually, no. I'm very I'm an Aquarius. I have my portals. I'm a fixed air, a lot of fixed air in my chart. So I do read a lot. I do keep knowledge of what is going on within reason that my spirit team and my higher self, my higher dimensional self also helps me keep knowledge of what's going on energetically. But yes, absolutely. I know I'm well aware of so many things. And I would dare say that's even more reason to try to return to self, recenter yourself always in an open but a very grounded heart chakra. Okay. An open, very aware pineal third eye mental body energy is coming through. Of course, that's probably channeling Mercury in retrograde, which is beautiful and very helpful right now. There's a discipline, again, of learning how to embody your energy at the highest tier that you can really have access to. And that's at any given moment, right? And it's not sitting in judgment of yourself. It's also saying, that's okay. I understand what happened there when I kind of slipped down out of my alignment. And I'm not judging myself. What can I do? Do I need to do some box breathing for a minute? Oh, wow. You know what? I spent the last hour, yeah, I think I was on my phone on social media too much. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe you get some stones. I think it's really important for us to all have like good shungites, good, we could make a whole list, okay, about literal like electromagnetic protective qualities. Like shungite is a great one because we're all around electronics a lot. So maybe we say, let me grab my stone and set the intention within my heart space because that controls my energetic field. We used to call those in therapy when I was coming out of my really, really tough, fucking tough dark night of the soul, right? This was after 2020, 2021. And I did a lot of therapy, you guys. Hell yeah, I fuck with the therapy and the quantum and the science and the psychological. It all intersects. So I understand. We used to call them reset points. I've told my clients when we work together one-on-one. We call those reset points. Did you have a really tough hour? Or maybe, I feel you, it's very liminal, it's very Neptunian, it's very fucking Piscean right now. And we are in a washout portal, and I don't mean that in a negative way. We have to. Just like the Nile has to flood to become fertile again in the land once more. We have to go through this portal, okay, of dissolution. And it's okay. It's okay. You incarnated right now, right here for a reason. Thank you, Spirit. Speaking of portals, Gaia gateway activation. Absolutely. I really feel that this is what this whole year is. And we've done a lot of work to literally be in this year and next year in that shift. Okay? This was a gift from a friend, and a lot of times I'll have it on my altar space or up here or wherever, and it's like I can't remember the elements that are in it, but I'll diffuse oil from it. I've had it for years too. I love it. It wants to be on the table with us. Gaia gateway activation, learning experiences, wisdom transmission, earth intelligence. You know, Uranus and Taurus, we have the ability to work with that placement. I want to say, Spirit, Uranus and Taurus. I was going to talk about the retrogrades today before I went back, and I've got some packages going on. You guys celebrate with me. I am doing a really cool collaboration with a friend, and my candles are going to be in an alchemy box. So Yeah, I'm pumped. Excuse me. I need to continue to get stuff to redo the shop. It's been so busy. What the and now I think I'm getting a little cold, but we gonna be out here. Spirit, Uranus and Taurus. No, is it next year? We have Uranus and Taurus until hold on, sorry. No, that's right. That's right. I don't know what I was thinking. We have the energy of Uranus and Taurus until July. Are we gonna hit a retrograde? Anyway, Uranus and Taurus is like coupled with, paired with, partnering with this Virgo frequency this year, this Hermit card, this year of the wood snake. Do you understand? Spirit is saying these grounding energies because you've been activated and so many things are awakening, whether that's emotional, mental, physical, you know what I'm saying? Light codes, auric, psychic bodies, gifts and abilities, a lot of these things. I feel called. I'm going to miss some Palo Santo for us. Oh, if you could smell it, it dead ass smells like you're burning Palo Santo, and it's so good. Like I've told you before, I smudge, but I have to take breaks because of my asthma and some breathing issues. But anyway, my friend, it's wild hair. I'm gonna have to. I shout her out so much. I'm gonna have to post her. She's very active on her Facebook business profile too. I'm gonna have to post her because she's amazing, and we all, like all of us in the Soul Gang in the community together, we swear by this. This and the sage are my go-tos. Like I'll literally, she sent me these as a birthday gift because she's amazing. Shout out to Danielle. But I'll probably be messaging her soon, be like, "Hey girl, what you got?" um, it's so good. Spirit is wanting to remind us, though, okay? Taurus, okay, at a base level, yes, it is about money. What do you value? What is pleasuring to your physical embodiment of experience? I hear it like this, okay? But Uranus is saying we got to have some radical motherfucking change. And if you resist love and light, the contrast will persist because it has to do with what was previously very Venusian Taurus to us, you know? Was it really worth what did you value? And what have we learned in the last, Uranus has been in Taurus since May of 2018. Right? Yes. Sorry. Okay, I was just trying to look at these notes to make sure I was telling you the right date. Yeah, so for a hot minute, listen, not quite a decade, but not very far from. Excuse me. Don't miss the fact that we're talking about 2018, but Spirit is reminding me, do you remember? Do you remember? Dun, dun. No, that's somebody's energy trying to sneak in. Oh, did you say Venus retrograde? Burp. Rebuke it, okay? Child, I ain't trying to. Okay, refocus, rebuke. Return it to the sender, okay? More Palo Santo. No. Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde. No, thank you. Good day, sir. Okay, let me not tap. See, look, that frequency trying to dip in. What Spirit is reminding me of is that this Venus cycle that goes all the way back to 2017, we've mentioned that's come through multiple times. Now we're being brought back to the Uranus and Taurus cycle, the beginning when? 2018. There's a year of difference there, but listen, it's Venusian, it's Taurian. It's saying, what did you value? Why? Was it supportive of your highest and best good? And where was your self-worth at that time? Excuse me. You would fuck around and get humans up on a 5D tier where they remember and they're, I'm hearing, what? Sorry. Holy Trinity. I was going to say you get them ignited. And then I saw like the threefold flame. And then the Spirit was saying, I feel like anyway, it's a metaphor talking about ascension, essentially. That's weak. For us to unpack that would be like a whole nother separate video. If we get to this point, and we will, and we are in process, Spirit says, and so it is. Okay, yeah, I claim that. We get to a point where we fuck around and remember who the fuck we are, essentially. Divinely sovereign beings, dancing in this human form, co-creators of this reality, was giving very Avatar, right? And then we wake up and say, hold on. Her sister, y'all know what I was talking about? She came down in a bubble dog. Okay, hold on. We, in this ascended fifth dimensional timeline, Terra Gaia, us reconnecting in our electromagnetic Stargate portal power. Okay, again, we're talking about Taurus and Venus, the heart space. Shot to the heart. And there to blame, Spirit said, okay. It's a very powerful time because we're saying, I value myself enough to know that that's not even a pleasure to me anymore. As a matter of fact, what were my resources going towards? And what is an hour on the fucking dollar for me? And when you really start having people en masse, as is such, the age of Aquarius, Pluto and Aquarius, Pluto going around into the underworld, wake you up. I'm hearing, wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm talking about? Bid my blood to run before I come. I'm seeing like Neo and, he comes out of the pod. That's very Pluto and Aquarius. That's disclosure. What other song am I hearing? What is that from? Open up your eyes. Is that a Disney song, y'all? Anyway, you get the point. Spirit says they get it. The earth is your pod. I think Spirit is saying that. My team and higher self, and my spirit guys, I think this is coming through because they're making this comparison to like Neo coming out of a pod. This is the organic 5D ascended frequency, Earth. Earth is the co-creation, quote unquote, pod. And you are plugged in electromagnetically from the sun all the way down to the earth and the crystals and the resonant magnetic frequency between like the stones and the ocean and all the layers of earth, right? That's the pod. That's the organic matrix, natural, beautiful, well-intended, high vibrational ascending frequency type of way. Okay, but there is an inversion of that. There is a dark inverted, very dark black Saturn, ugly tesseract, black magic, ugly program. We can make a whole list. Okay, listen, but we have a portal and we're in it. Spirit's like, you're in it. And it's, okay, Spirit is saying, like, in many ways, the portal is small because it is right now. And I think that's a reference to the lunar eclipse. And in many ways, it is bigger, Spirit is saying, as it is right now in your time of this year. And I think that bigger portal is definitely referencing, Spirit is showing me Neptune, like, waking up into Aries. It's a rebirth for Neptune. It's a rebirth of the higher heart. There's an unplugging. And Spirit is saying, if we think about Uranus would have previously been in Aries. It's almost something like the flame came in as a lightning bolt, but it took us time, and now the higher heart has been receiving all these boom, 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 these light codes, which are like electromagnetic shocks. You gotta wake up, wake up, wake up. There was a reading where this was coming through. Was this in 2023? I think this is when we were preparing and talking about coming into the total solar eclipse, because I was telling people it was going to be a leap year and it was going to go by motherfucking lightning fast. And it kept coming through that whole wake up, wake up. I'm hearing wake up. Da, 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 da. You wanted to, okay? Na, na, da, da, da. What are the lyrics to that? Is that Chop Suey, y'all? I don't think I trust in my self-righteous. What is the lyrics? What is the lyrics there? Okay, I'm not going to read that out loud because there are some words in there and there'll be trigger words for the video. But, you guys, who don't know Chop Suey? Wake up! Grab a bunch of little bit of makeup. You wanted to. Okay, y'all know the song I'm talking about. You can go read the lyrics. But we are waking up from feeling forsaken. I hear it like this. The angels aren't dying. They're awakening. And they're inside of us. In the light codes. What? This is how I hear it, like this. Okay, we're taking it back to Uranus and Taurus. It was just such a big moment of considering that Neptune is also coming down that birth portal. And what is Neptune? The cosmic galactic grandmothers, the beautiful milk of the mothers in the oceans, waters, but in the cosmic waters. That's how they're always with us. They're also being reborn through this portal with us. And you would say, well, how does that manifest with us? In our heart. Because that's our higher heart. You have Venus as the lower heart, which is also starting a brand new cycle. There's a lot of different Venus cycles. I know you're like, which one are you talking about? There's I know. Venus is a little bit harder to sit there and map out for you. You just have to trust me, or you just have to become inspired to then go and learn on your own about those cycles. It would be really fascinating to try and teach that. You need a lot of visual illustration though to understand. Even I do, and I've been still learning about Venus. There's a rebirth of the higher heart. Okay, how many planets, Spirit, are we going to have in the driving seat here? I can only stay on one at a time. Because now that I'm tapping into the Neptune energy, Neptune is talking about Venus. We partner, we work together. Venus is like the daughter, Neptune is like the grandmothers. The heart chakra, but then up to the higher heart space. Maybe more like causal, soul star, and higher. It would be Neptune. But then Venus would be like your heart chakra, your tangible, physical, experience, right? Your love, your relationships, what you eat, what is pleasurable and luxurious and wonderful in this human experience. Because now Neptune is talking about she's partnering with this new Venus cycle. And as you know, Venus works through her cycle to make her 5 petals. And she really incubates the earth like a heart, like a boom, 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 boom. She circulates like a heart, the energetics, and then they come down through the 5-pointed star. And then hence you have connections to goddess energies that are associated with the morning star, Inanna, Iset, all kinds of other names and associations. There's some sort of new Venusian codes coming through. Let me pull up Venus. Okay, so the correct term, I just didn't want to misspeak. The correct term is that on March 22nd, Venus will end the current cycle and start a new one, and this has to do with the inferior conjunction. Venus is in Aries, right? Retrograding right now. So if you want to learn about that, I would definitely say you can delve into that deeper. Yeah, it's what do you value? What do you desire? How does this affect what you eat? Okay, Spirit. Uranus and Taurus is saying in partnership with Virgo, okay, we will bring those codes down, but as you articulate the codes out into your co-creation realms, I hear it like this. Uranus will be forced to kind of hit you with some sideways energy if you continue to receive the divine light, but then project it out of the self to manifest and attract things that are from your pain and your wounds, okay? It's something like this. It's like Uranus and Taurus partnering with the rebirth of Neptune. We really want you to rebirth your heart in a higher space, okay? What the fuck is money? What is it that we value, and why? Why do we do that? You know what I'm saying? What do you value your home to feel and be and experience? What is your daily experience? Does it bring you joy? Can you even maintain a high frequency in the life that you're in and how you have to work to maintain it? So what is that at the end of the day? Are you being taught to literally devalue yourself to constantly go plug back into the hamster wheel? Well, that's called slavery, my friends. This is Uranus, right? I'm channeling. How you treat Earth is ultimately how you treat yourself. And we'll get a whole new set of lessons in our heart space. And we will experience contrast until we understand how to come into alignment. You know, we are the earth, earth is us. Why are we doing this kind of work? Why do we do X, Y? You know what I'm saying? And then this partnered with all this Aquarius energy. This is going to continue. I know it's tough right now, though, because it's like all this Aries energy is about to come in and partner with the Aquarius energy, and it's going to hold our eyes open. We're going to have to see a lot, experience a lot, and stay in a place of the hermit, very grounded, very wise and discerning. The name of the game is to trigger you back into fear and doubt and shame and guilt, to hide and to not continue to evolve. You know what I'm saying? Definitely taking it all the way back. I started this and we were saying we need to be grounded right now, okay? Not in resistance. Spirit is showing me a pine tree. Very grounded, but very flexible. And you're capable of this. Let's read. Where's the book for us? Oh, this one came out this morning. We can read this one as well. I like it. Protection Guardian. Look at the similar color schemes. Do they not kind of vibe in the same color palette? Drop your shields. Why is this also... Look at the circular patterns we are having in both cards. Cycles on her hand too. I'm getting a lot of heart chakra, malachite, azurite, chrysocolla, all these vibes, which makes me think of from the heart to the throat to the third eye and above. There's a lot of protection around the crown chakras right now. We need to be very grounded, please. Bare feet on the earth, as positive a mindset, as much as you can reset to return your energy back. We're holding with the earth. Spirit is saying we're holding with the earth, and we both need each other right now. It's like a lot of humans don't understand their bodies are such powerful portals for energetics because they can't see them. And we haven't developed in our ascension journey quite yet a level of sight where we understand like what auras, you know what I'm saying? We can't see the effect that we have. We do have a lot of technology now that can show people that, but it's really important for us to, I'm seeing chaotic energy. Like if someone is ungrounded and full of paranoia and fear, and it's like their energy is like barking like at other people they don't realize. But also that affects Uranus and Taurus, Virgo embodiment of energy that affects when you connect to the earth and everything around you. Okay, so we're responsible There's so much of this that's like, please go outside. I'm seeing this would be like, if we stepped through this portal, we would see like a big tree of life, a waterfall. This gives me like, this reminds me, if you step through the portal, you would come out in like in the Avatar movie or something. And it's very like, Atlantean, you know what I'm saying? But we are multidimensional beings, and this is possible, okay? We have to hold it in our heart space, though. The the portals, the Stargate portals, yeah, understand. They're held in the light codes, and we do have the ability to remap it all and project that and co-create that. We got to get through. Spirit is also saying some karma has just we have to go through this year. It's karmic clearing, it's disclosure, accountability. So a lot of powers that be will do everything that they can to fight that, but there's no fighting that ultimately. Let's read this card together. Do you understand, though, before we read, do you understand as far as the importance of the Venus retrograde? You're recalibrating your heart space, okay? So Spirit was taking me back and saying, this is why you were thinking about talking about the Venus retrograde and the, excuse me, Mercury retrograde, right? Sorry, guys. The Venus retrograde is going to be, just real quick, 10 degrees of Aries, okay? It will be retrograde, I want to say, until like April 10th, April 12th, on the 27th. So mind you, okay, we've been working on this Venus retrograde since March 1st. So we kind of ushered into a lot of these portals in this energy, right? On March 27th, Venus retrograde will shift into Pisces, okay? So that heart reset, that we're walking with Venus in retrograde across the Aries portal. She's kind of going ahead to prepare for her mother. I hear it like this. Neptune will also cross that portal. Our hearts are being prepared to be elevated, and it's so motherfucking radical. It's such a radical, like a pulse, a whoa. You know what I'm saying? It's like you'll wake up the next day and be like, holy shit, I'll never fucking talk to that person again. Why? Because I'm worth more. Or, you know what, I can't work this job. I don't know. It feels, it's very cardinal and it's very radical. You know what I'm saying? Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, cardinal signs. How are you feeling out there right now? I would also give a shout out to my Taurus people, because Venus rules Taurus, and we're talking about all this energy, Uranus and Taurus. Okay, I have a North Node in Taurus, so I feel you. I'm really feeling this. I'm talking about, you know what, I woke up and I was like, I fucking love myself so much. I can't even believe in this system anymore. I can't even get up and go to this job to repeat this pattern anymore. Now, I'm not saying get chaotic and swing into delusional shadow Neptune, shadow Pisces, delusional, ungrounded. It's more like, I'm going to make a new plan, because this isn't working for me anymore. And then you transition out, or then you completely change. Or it's kind of like you might say, I could never work this job again, so I need to go back and finish my degree. And I'm going to be committed to doing that because I'm going to live a whole different set of value, or something like this, right? I'm just illustrating that sometimes people will get very divinely and beautifully inspired from the higher realms, but when they bring that energy down, they're very ungrounded. And this could be a mental thing, an emotional thing, whatever the case may be. I'm not your personal practitioner, doctor, or psychologist. So if you feel that you need additional help, there's nothing wrong with that. We've all needed that at one time or another. But you feel what I'm saying? In a grounded way, though, you understand, I agreed to incarnate into this human density of this earth school. And I understand that in order to make real change, when I have radical shifts in my beliefs and my narratives and my patterns and my values, we call that self-actualization. We call that waking up, self-awareness. When you have that moment, oh shit, everything is being reoriented. And that's very Aries, right? That's very Aries. We will come back to discussing that in more detail because we also have, excuse me, Mercury retrograding right now too. That started on the 15th. Mercury will be in retrograde until, what is it? April 16th, I think. So the heart will also be connected to the mental body and the throat chakra. Okay, that makes sense. That's why we were seeing that connection there. Everything will reorient how you see things, how you talk to people, who you let or do not let have access to speaking to you or speaking into your mind, what ideas you're willing to perceive. Is your spirit guides. I feel like I'm seeing Mercury, Hermes. Your spirit guides will stop you in your tracks and start to communicate with you in a very different way. You will hear that. You will be able to have different spiritual conclusions for messages, learning and thinking. All of this is what's going on in these, I'm going to call them calibration chambers right now. Okay. Very powerful. But again, Uranus and Taurus, it's important to ground that down fully. It's important to definitely be moving your body. Move this energy through the body so that anything that is stagnant needs to go, or anything that is of excess, right? And this lunar eclipse portal that we went through, South Node, remember, South Node, Virgo energy in a Virgo hermit ruled year is saying, the best thing that will help you also, of course, always nature, please. The Dave experience, the transient quantum realm, the frequencies of so many elemental things, that's where they are, okay? But also, what are you putting into your body? Because you're not separate from that. Even though we built these little houses and we have these little hamster wheel days, we're not separate from that. We're literally the river, we're the ocean, we're the trees, we're the plants that we eat. If you do or don't choose to eat animals, whatever it is that works best for your body, that's you, love and light, okay? Your health, and not just your physical health, your mental, spiritual, right? Emotional as well. What are you embodying in your literal physical body? That's going to be huge as well. That's going to be a huge part of your grounding as well, okay? And the South Node karmic lunar eclipse is saying some of that shit that you're choosing to eat, to watch, to read, to be with every day, to embody into your energy, you got to get it the fuck out. And if you don't know how, ask for help. Do you know how many awakening people are stepping into their gifts, whatever healing modality, whatever take good care of your body modality, whatever therapy modality, counseling. Child, this ain't no age, Pluto and Aquarius, age of Aquarius, where you can say you didn't have access to it, because you know that's a cold lie, okay? Love and light. I'm going to tell you that. Because we went and seeked help for ourselves too, is taking responsibility and not just claiming victimhood. Claiming victimhood and wearing it as a badge, love and light, that's not going to help you evolve. And that's very shadow Pisces, shadow Neptune. And you'll get stuck there. You'll kind of just luminally float and be stuck and just be in between timelines. Do you know what I'm saying? And sadly, love and light, like eventually you'll just dip down and stay in a lower frequency, but that's your choice, because you're not changing the actions of your days, right? Okay, that's a part of having a responsibility as a divine sovereign soul and having a human body. Okay, that's what it is. I can't explain that differently. And I love you, and because I'm very Aquarian and very fixed sign energy, I love you. I'm about to tell you what it is in a loving way. Okay, because if you're here, you're a part of my soul family. All right, let's read. The Gaia gateway is the chakra that connects us directly with the mind and intelligence of Mother Earth. What? Yo, is Uranus and Taurus directing us with Virgo? The Gaia gateway, today years old. Ooh, I love to be digging into something new. Friends, who was gonna tell me? Is this below the Earth star? Hold on. Hold on. And don't somebody come up here and spoil it for us. Let us be in our magical, poetic way of living, okay? Don't come in here and talk about, technically, that's not, rebuke it. You don't have to look at anything one kind of way. If something's helpful and inspiring to somebody, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Shut your mouth. Let it be. Okay. Sorry. I'm just looking at pictures because I'm a visual person, you guys. Love and light. All right. Okay. Spirit is saying this is part of your light body that we've been telling you about is upgrading. You will be able to comprehend and understand and connect to way more advanced chakra system, not just 7. Not just sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, crown, right? Remember how Spirit has been bringing us out to the soul star, but also teaching us about our causal, okay? But remember also now Spirit is like, I have to take you down because when we are embodying, it's important. They're showing me the pine tree again, but now an oak tree, how the oak tree has all those roots and they go down and they go far. We're learning more below the root chakra, apparently. So it would be the way that I see it. And I'm looking at a person standing, and you take it as you will, however you connect to it. If you go up above the crown, you have your additional divine gateways up here, right? In the 12 chakra system. But you go down to the Earth star. So from what I'm understanding from these pictures, the Gaia gateway is like between your root and your Earth star. Okay. The Gaia Gateway Chakra refers to a concept in some spiritual and energetic healing practices that represents the energetic connection between the earth and a person's physical body. Bruh, associated with grounding and connecting with nature. Spirit said, hold on, I'm about to take you there because I need y'all to ground. This is what we've been talking about. And Spirit is saying we can't keep reaching up and up, which is where we need to reach. And in fact, we will in this ascending process. But we also have to go down as well. Okay. This chakra is not very well known, but is now being acknowledged as one of the key energetic spaces we can connect to activate the ascension process. For many years, ascension has been thought of as moving beyond the limitations of the body and transcending the physical realm. Spirit is like, my guides are chuckling, they're laughing. And she's like, it's like a grandmotherly voice. And she's like, that's so funny because if you didn't ground and you kept going up, you would just fly away. But the point of being in this earth realm and this dimension and this beautiful planet and everything that Terra Gaia is, especially in her 5th dimensional healed and ascended form, okay, is that we have to come back down to the light grid in her and reconnect with her. We can't. Spirit shows it to me as if like you would leave her. Why would you leave your mother? You need to reconnect to your mother. I think it's very interesting. This Spirit is reminding me, I was watching this little clip from a podcast, and this beautiful woman, I wish I remembered her name now. She was explaining how one of her guides was telling her that the blood moon was connected to divine feminine reclamation of their power and bleeding in the earth. And the conversation was about, I don't know if you do this, but I do this. I do give my moon blood back to the earth. And she was talking about reconnecting and healing. Anyway, it was so powerful. It reminds me of this. But it is in fact the process of becoming present in the body, in full awareness of the spirit within. The Gaia Gateway is found below our feet under the Earth Star Chakra. But when we're connecting to it, it's best to imagine it in the center of the earth. Okay, now Spirit is showing me it looks like a sonar device. Boop, 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 boop. Like a do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I hear it like, but it's like also like a whoop, whoop. I don't know. What am I hearing? The dolphins? Spirit said the dolphins. Okay. They're showing me the frequencies. And when you dip down, when you push your energy down and train it to go there, when you anchor to all the stones, all the plants, all the roots. Spirit is showing me mushrooms. Okay. Like, is it mycelia? You connect back in. and it's your fascia. It's your light body, but it's an extension of you going into the earth. But then Spirit is showing me how it even ripples out into the rivers, into the waters of the ocean, and the stones and the tablets and the bones of the ancestors and all of these things that were there, that are still there. I hear it like this. And these things belong to you. The more that you reconnect and make a reclamation of your sovereignty and your power, they will come back to you. I hear it like this. But they come back through your body, not into your hands directly. Okay, interesting. I think that's explaining like a transference, a transference, okay, of energy between you and the spirit of the earth. Wow. Okay. Okay. The best way to describe this is a wormhole or portal in the center of the earth. Exactly. That allows us to connect directly with the non-physical intelligence of Gaia, the spiritual presence of planet Earth. The Earth is a highly spiritual, intelligent, and aware being. She has lived through many challenges and experiences that have led her to where she is today. No matter what has been served up to her or how many of us have mistreated her, she has found a way to survive and thrive. Visualize yourself sending deep roots onto the center of the earth. When you get as far as you can go, a portal will open up and connect you with the matrix of Gaia's wisdom. Spirit says, Uranus and Taurus, this Taurus vibration, this earth energy coming through is like, this is not to be confused with the black, the dark, the black inverted matrix. This is the divine, organic, very divinely intended matrix. Open up and connect with the matrix of Gaia's wisdom. Be open to receiving a direct transmission from her. Sometimes it is not our role to know how everything will unfold. When you draw this card, it's a reminder to trust the plan. The wisdom of Gaia is with you at this time, and you can enjoy the natural expansion that is taking place. You may have a tendency to go traveling and look to the stars for answers, but realize that the planet you call home has much to offer too. You have chosen to be here, and this may not be easy to accept, especially if your current reality is a harsh one, but your current experiences are vital for your growth. The earth herself cannot escape the challenges that she is facing at this time. Learn from her strength and learn from her yearning for a better future. Come back to her. She is your chosen home. We were rechanneling the Matrix, and I was saying this is the original pod. It's funny that they also said, wow, I love the synchronicity. Okay, Spirit, thank you. All right, let's read. Is it another Kyle Gray book? Yes, it is. Let's read Projection. Rebuke it. I said projection. Protection, Guardian, drop your shields. Okay, so you're protected from projections. The more you ground, you definitely will be, Spirit is saying. It's very ungrounding for some. I know for me for sure, because what I do involves me engaging in a lot of internet and all the things, Wi-Fi, all the things on your phone, all of these things so disruptive to your energy. Can you maybe turn your phone off at night? Put it away from your bed, shut down a few things. That would be a great practice, Spirit is saying. For some. Excuse me. And then again, please, and if you can fill your space with beautiful things from the earth, gemstones, all these tools that we love to create for you in assistance to your path of healing, your spiritual path. Those are great. But never a substitute. We have to go outside as much as possible. Okay. Go outside. Okay. Protection, Guardian, drop your shields. Drop any shields of shame, resistance, and fear that are standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine. The Protection Guardian is a feminine version of Archangel Michael. She is a fierce, protective, yet loving warrior angel who carries an indestructible shield of power and protection. and will come to all who call on her. She will help you drop your fear-based shields and move into a loving protective force field that will keep you safe, but will allow your gifts to shine out. Although she is here to guard you from lower energies, she is completely relaxed, serene, and confident because she trusts that love will always prevail. Very beautiful. You may have encountered shame or embarrassment in your past, but that is not your present. Angels are drawing close at this time to help you move beyond any limiting thoughts, emotions, and patterns that may be making you feel unsafe. Know that angelic protection is swirling around you at this moment and will help you move forward in a more fearless way. Call on your guides for help in changing your frequency so you can feel safe and protected at this time. You're stronger than you think, and your angels and ancestor guides are here to help you realize this now. Very, very beautiful. You're strong. You're very strong. I think that's important to understand. You see what I'm saying about time, though? Like, literally, how was it 50 minutes? How? Oh, I forgot. Yesterday I pulled Lemurian seed codes, too, and that makes me think about stones being in the ocean, because I always see those as either emeralds or Lemurian type, like big, huge, glittery quartz crystals. I'm drawn to that. It says, embrace your sensitivity and uniqueness, living with grace. You can be sensitive, especially when you're out. What is with the color scheme? It makes me think of stones like this. But also, like I said, malachite, which is actually amazing for the heart chakra. And for healing and taking good care of yourself. It's like a mothering frequency, yeah. Is there anything we need to see, to hear from the tarot today before we close it out, Spirit team? Okay. Thanks. Listen, see, yeah, because we're not sitting in these places where we gaslight our own minds. We went through it. Did we go through it? Hell yeah, we went the fuck through it. You know what I'm saying? 10 swords in you, that's nothing to play about. There was a lot of mental shit going on, and it's come from our parents, and it's come from programming and culture, religious PTSD, a lot of ugly, dark Saturnian bullshit. Okay, I know. You know what I'm saying? 10 of Swords. We're at a place of endings, though, and we are in a space of deep healing, and we are resilient. You notice? Did I bleed out? No, the fuck I didn't. No, because if I bled out, I would have to stop. And then what happens to the planet? What happens to the children? And then what kind of mess are we leaving behind? So let's let go. At its base, this is let go of negative emotions, okay? Also, you are not helpless. Here we are together. Look at us. I'm thinking of that Paul. Who is it? Is it Seth Rogen and Paul Rudd? You know that reel I'm talking about? And he's like, who would have thought? Not me. You know what I'm saying? And they're like toasting each other. That's where it's at. It was all an opportunity to heal the collective conscious. And you'd be like, I'm tired of hearing that shit. Me too, friend. And yet we rise, don't we? Because here's the plot twist. Joke's on us if we don't fucking rise. They win. And then we might as well feed all the children born after that the beautiful blessings that they are. Whoa, hold on. A card is upside down. Hold on. The beautiful blessings that they are. We'll just be feeding them to the wheel of karma. Why would we do that? Hold on. I got to commit. I can't undo the deck now. But I saw a card. Hold on. You see it? What? Oh, shoot. Okay. The High Priestess is here. Y'all, what? That never happens. If you don't reclaim your motherfucking power today, sit beyond that veil and remember you are divinely sovereign and everything around you is what belongs to you and it is yours because you are it and it is you. The camel, Gimel, okay, that's water. That's working with the, that's Neptune. It's like working with the alchemy of water, Okay. The Hebrew letter Gimel is associated with the high priestess. Okay. And it has to do with the spiritual consciousness of sound, vibrational frequencies, rituals that involve water. Are you kidding me? Okay. I thought I saw another one. I was about to say, what? Okay. The magician is very mercurial. Hermes Trismegistus, the Caduceus. Heal your mind. All right, because look, don't worry about who's going to get the karma and I would that's draining your energy and you're living in the past. I'm guarantee you know who's working on that shit? Fucking Saturn. About to wrap up 29.4 years, my friend. It's happening this year. Don't worry. Your pretty, beautiful, divine, sovereign ass face. Okay. Karma is going to do what it does. And there's no way to speed up how that has to be walked out. And Spirit's like, trust me, you wouldn't want us to. It needs to be walked out. Payment has to be received in kind. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about that. Don't you worry about a thing, baby. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, you be in your magician high priestess seat. That's really what it's time for. And the game is to knock you off your crown. Do you get what I'm saying? Metaphorically and literally. If you can knock the air off the crown before they ever realized that they were going to get that kind of divine inheritance, then plot twist, the evil sorcerer and the wizard and the advisor wins. It's a tale as old as time, right? It's a tale as old as time. Be in your high priestess magician shit. And that doesn't mean, let me see how many spells I can flip to try to manifest a bunch of money. It's so much bigger than that, friends. Love and light. This is like, let me flip all the damn tables over and remind everybody what true abundance and prosperity and energetic currency really mean when I call all of my power back to me, right? All right, guys, very powerful energy today. You can already feel an uptick. The spring equinox energy is coming in. You can already feel an uptick of the Aries. Like I literally feel it in my hands. It's a buzz if you feel it. All right, you guys, I think that's it. I'm going to leave it here. I love you guys. I look forward to checking in with you soon, okay? Take good care of yourself. And go. Get outside. Take your damn shoes off. I love you so much, okay? Take your shoes off and go put your feet on that earth. It's very simple. If you don't know what to say, or if you're in a place where things are overwhelming, and for what I've been there, I understand. Just ask the spirit of the earth to help you. That's all you got to do. You can ask your ancestors and your spirit team to be with you, and the spirit of the earth to help you. And you sit your little hiney right down with your beautiful self and your face, and sit down on the earth. And I promise that it will begin again from there, right? All right. I love you guys. Take care. Look forward to talking to you soon. Okay. Bye.